barbershop conversation, guys. Feel free. Hit the subscribe button. Mm, See if I can make this short and sweet. Gosh. Mm. I saw the comment section yesterday during the show, and I went back and I watched Blue Bud's show last night. Shout out to Blue Bud, and it's yeah, rest in peace, Kurt Sugar, and I remember uh, about a year and a half ago, I had a show on my podcast, and I said that now one of the hardest things ever to as when you host these shows is the expansion of your emotional capital. And what the internet has done has allowed people to have genuine relationships with people they seldom meet or may never meet. And Kurt Sugar was that. I, I listen to him every day uh, on Blue Blood and Stormy B Man and Scrapbook um, and it's just beautiful that this community had him. I don't know, sought him out. More importantly, gave him a voice. You know, and because this community gave him a voice, we are forever enriched. And his family now have a tangible legacy of Kurt Sugar. And it's a beautiful thing, man. This is the side of YouTube that maybe gets overlooked is that we're documenting history in real time, and it's important. And I know we don't see it as such because we've gone acclimated to seeing each other every day, and uh, it's 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 tough, man. And Saturday, I also lost a friend. We hung out all the time when I was in New York, and he lived in Harlem. And how ironic that he lived in Harlem. He lived on 116th Street and Lenox Avenue, which is now Malcolm X Boulevard, which is the mosque, where mosque number 7, where Malcolm was you know, the minister there, and his name is Xavier, and I called him X. Malcolm X, 116th Street. It had so much, so much chemistry, so much aligning there. And I had just spoken to him Friday for 40 minutes, and we were gonna convene this week because I was looking forward to it. He had scheduled a one-on-one with Don King, and we were just going back and forth on, boxing, Don King, Leon Muhammad, and so on and so forth, man. And the beauty of this internet is there's tangible proof that they impacted the world and they were here. I would not have met Xavier Porter without the internet. I would not have met um, Kurt Sugar cyberly if not for the internet. And this has just been a very taxing week, and I I believe me to be the toughest person I know, and we still keep on trucking, and I was watching Blue Bloods show yesterday, and it brought me back to Scarface when Scarface said, "I never seen a man cry till I see the man die," and it got to me. And Blue Blood and I, just because we talk, have had a very taxing week because he too knew Xavier Porter, and I would say that he had a stronger relationship than maybe Xavier and I. Uh, and it's just been a tough week. 3 days apart, you know, it's tough. And, and the natural sentiment when people die is value time, and that's true. In addition to value and time, I want um, us to value making our existence here tangible. And what I mean by tangible, create a tangible legacy of yourself. That's so important that your great grandkids, Kurt's great grandkids, will now know that Kurt Sugar knew boxing. Xavier Porter's daughter's kids will now know that Xavier Porter covered the very best in boxing. First time I met him was Ward Kovalev. Ward Kovalev won. And we hung out and we did our thing. So you guys listen to me. It's very important you make your existence here tangible. And in addition to value and time, which we all will do and must do. Um, and it's just a beautiful thing that this community uh, gives people voices. And I don't want to segregate it because and just say the LDBC and new media. I want to expand it to the human experience because there's no atheists in foxholes. And what I mean by that is we all can help one another. And um, at the end of the day, that's what we're here for. Capitalism, and personal goals and may get in the way, and obviously us being mortal and us being selfish at times and self-preservation, maybe that gets in between certain relationships. But at the end of the day, I want us to understand that it's so important that we make our existence here tangible, whether it's through photography, videography, tweeting, Instagram. It's important that 100 years from now, your great grandkids will be forever grateful, and that's what it is. And I just got to finish listening to Drew Titan's video. Uh, you know, it reminded me of all the interviews that I've done. Not interviews, the footage of Malcolm X with the jazz in the background, and you know, and it's just important, man. I loved Xavier Porter. Shoot the five. That's what he said. Kurt Sugar as Kurt. I mean, as Blue Blood introduced him, Kurt Sugar, aka the historian. Only Blue Blood. No one can duplicate Blue Blood's introduction, man. And and last but not least, sitting here in front of this gym, Planet Fitness. I just want to reiterate and add that take care of your health. We don't know when we're leaving, but what taking care of our health does is make sure that we have much more positive days on earth, productive days on earth than not productive, and enhance our lives spiritually, intellectually, physically, financially, and any other currencies that you have in your life. Take care of your health, guys. All right, that's what I want. That's one of the last things I want to leave with us. And we'll be in the barbershop tonight. And feel free to come in and tell your Kurt Sugar stories. Uh, I believe we're talking about Malcolm X. They got that special on ABC tonight. And damn, it's important that men have compassion. Like I said, one of the greatest days of my life was I was a very rigid father. Lincoln was like maybe one, and like I was. You got to be disciplined. You got to be structured. And I was outside of Lincoln's room. I had just walked upstairs, and Dre is in the middle of Lincoln and I, and she told me, "You can be compassionate too." And I'll never forget that day. And uh, there are many times you can be reborn and reformed in your life. I am a great example of that. And there are historical figures like Malcolm X that can prove that as well. Um, but yeah, it's okay to be compassionate, man. It's okay to have emotions. It's okay to what Dick Vitale say. Not Dick Vitale. The coach from North Carolina, Jim Valvano, says, if you haven't laughed, cried, and or been inspired in a day, you haven't had a full day. So let's laugh, cry, and be inspired today, tomorrow, and every day thereafter. It's that important. So I love y'all. Um, you guys have a wonderful day. You guys have a wonderful day, and God bless Kurt Sugar, aka the historian, and whatever else Blue Blood says. And God bless Xavier Porter. You know, great men, great men. And the last thing I want to say about, I never spoke to Kurt Sugar on the phone, never. But when you get used to hearing a voice for so long, you get acclimated to. Like many of y'all will never ever talk to me, and but we have a relationship. I would never talk to you, and we have a relationship. Just like the people that call in my show, just how I knew Deacon was coming. I knew he was coming. I'm like 5, 4. That's a relationship. I we understand each other's tendencies, and and as I'm thinking of the show, let's not take let's use it to the highest frequency in which you can. It's truly that important. And to all the content creators, Be cognizant of that. Be cognizant that you're literally documenting history in real time, and you're giving people uh, tangible, tangible, an account of themselves that quite possibly their family may use at a family reunion, a family function. It's that important, and I really understand that. And as I told the caller last week, this week, that that okay, that uh, history will prove me to be right or wrong. I don't know if I'm right or wrong as it pertains to everything that I do. History has that answer, and I'll know in 20 years. And the last thing I want to say about Xavier Porter is, no matter what I did in life, he always called me and said, "Famo, you doing your," he talking in New York slang. Like the first time he asked me for my number, he's like, "Give me your math." Like he thought I didn't know what that meant, but New Yorkers got their own language, man. It's like a dialect. You know what I mean? It's called New York Bonics. I remember him calling me when I did the Stephen Espinosa interview, man. And I love Xavier, man. Like I called him 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, and this is a true story because I knew he was going to make me feel good. I knew he was going to support. I was it was something going on. Not that it was just something going on with my film, and my film gets heavy because they're very personal pieces to me. And I knew if I called him, he was going to congratulate me on something, and he did. I called him for selfish reasons, and it ended up being a conversation of brotherhood, and I'm grateful. So I love Xavier Porter, man. Shoot the five, shoot the five with Xavier Porter, or Xavier Porter would shoot the five. I love both of them, man, and go put your arms around Boo Bud, man. I'm fine. Go put your arms around Boo Bud. Everyone else, man. I saw a lot of videos, but I, I mean titles. I did see Boo Buds. I heard a lot of D's, and I got to get to the rest of them. And yeah, man. So honor the very best. Honor them with the very best of you. You know. And I love y'all. Go to Shoot the Five, Xavier Porter, on YouTube. He has a YouTube channel, and it's just been a very taxing week, for myself and Boo Bud. And I see you guys tonight in the barbershop. We'll have a great show. And feel free to come in with your Kurt Sugar, Xavier Porter. So I'm gonna reach out to Leon Muhammad, and we'll maybe he'll come on the show tonight. I don't know. So, anyways, barbershop conversations. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.